Alrighty, let's head over to the NFL schedule. We will be kind of walking through every single game, every single week for the entire 2021-2022 NFL season to predict who we think is going to win the Super Bowl just based on winning and losing. We got a nice little interactive schedule here, so we can pick the winners. It tallies them up on the sides for the division and all that. So it's fantastic. It's going to keep up real time on when we select. So we're going to take it kind of 2 weeks at a day, basically. Maybe 3 if we have extra time. Today we're not going to have extra time, so we're just going to do 2 weeks. So we're going to go through all the games, pick the winners, and get our kind of early 4 months before kickoff, early off season, right before when training camps start to open up, who is going to win the Super Bowl just based on what is happening last season and all the information that we know up until this point. So let's get right into it, and we'll go game by game. So let's go to Steelers and Bills. Steelers at Bills. Bills at home, week 1. This Bills team is rocking. Big Ben. The arm should be good week 1. Najee Harris, though, maybe a little bit of a question mark week 1 of just kind of getting implemented. So the running game of the Steelers still isn't going to be there. The Bills defense is there. And I'm going to take Josh Allen to still kind of continue his success from last season over to week 1. So Bills win week 1 over the Steelers. Then we get the Browns and the Chiefs, and I know the Browns are good, and they're trying to get revenge, but the Chiefs, we're going to choose them as the winner. I mean, they're coming off of a Super Bowl loss. It's a little bit more frustrating than the Browns loss, just losing in the second round of the playoffs. So Chiefs at home. Yes, we still like the Browns. No cause for concern here. Losing week 1 for the Browns. They're still going to be good, but the Chiefs, they're a different animal. All right, Dolphins, Patriots. I'm going to choose the Dolphins, and I'm just going strictly on their defense here. This Patriots offense, I don't care of all the weapons they added. It's still Cam Newton. I can't get behind him. I tried last season. It did not work out. So this Dolphins defense is going to be great again. I got so much faith in Brian Flores. So the week 1 matchup against the Patriots, I'm not worried about. Tua, still getting acclimated. We got weapons for him. New offensive coordinator. Dolphins win week 1. Then we go Jags and Texans, and we're going to go Jags here. Urban Meyer with Trevor Lawrence, week 1 win. Travis Etienne, hopefully no Tim Tebow. Hopefully, thank goodness, no Tim Tebow. But we are still real unsure about what this Titans team is going to do. And, once kind of everything gets settled, if it is Deshaun Watson, I still can't get behind anybody else on that Texans team. The head coach, the owners, the defense, it's all really not that great. So Jaguars get the first win. Let's look at that. Look at that. All right, Ravens and Raiders, and Ravens at Raiders, Monday Night Football, primetime game, and the Raiders at home. John Gruden's really good in the first half of the season, but it's this Ravens team, and I don't know if he's going to be able to kind of keep up with Lamar Jackson week 1. So we're going to take the Ravens over the Ravens over the Raiders week 1. Now we go to the Vikings and the Bengals, and man, oh man, the Bengals, I kind of like them. I'm really kind of not big on this Vikings team this year. The defense getting called out last year by Mike Zimmer. They did kind of fix their defense a little bit. Brought in Patrick Peterson and a couple of other kind of defensive backs to help them out a little bit. This Bengals team, Joe Burrow coming back from the injury. How is he going to look week 1? I don't like the Vikings too much, but I don't know if the Bengals are going to be ready week 1 with Joe Burrow. I'm going to take the Vikings here week 1. Then we get the Seahawks and the Colts, and a huge week 1 matchup here, but I am big on the Colts, and I think they come out week 1 swinging, folks. I really do. With their Seahawks team maybe has a little bit of off-season hangover with, Russell Wilson still kind of speaking out against the organization. I know we haven't really seen it in the last probably month, but we'll see as we get closer to the season. But I am big on this Colts team, folks. 1,000% big. I think they win it all this year. They're primed and ready to win. It's just Carson Wentz. Can he stay healthy? We're going to bet that he does, and he beats the Seahawks week 1. All right, Chargers and Washington football team. Ooh, real tough one here. This Washington defense at home is going to be great, but this Justin Herbert, man, oh man. But we're going to go Washington here with the win because Chargers with a new head coach. Let's see if they take a little bit to get acclimated. Justin Herbert's going to be great. I'm not doubting him, but this new head coach, year 1, maybe week 1 isn't so great. Where Ron Rivera, year 2, just got to the playoffs last year, won the division. Defense should be good to go, so we take Washington with the win. Alrighty, Broncos and Giants, another really close matchup here that I really hate that I have to choose a winner on. I don't want to choose a winner here because I want to root for the Broncos because Teddy Bridgewater, but I also am rooting for the Giants with Daniel Jones and Jason Garrett as the offensive coordinator and all their weapons, wide receiver, and Saquon Barkley. So going to be an absolutely great game. The Broncos defense probably keeps it close, but I'm going to take the Giants at home in this game. All right, then we get the Jets and the Panthers. Jets, Sam Darnold, revenge game week 1, right out of the gate, Robert Saleh. But I'm going to go the Panthers here. Matt Rule has a decent infrastructure. I don't agree with the move off of Teddy Bridgewater for Sam Darnold, but everything else is pretty good, especially when they have Christian McCaffrey and their defense is getting shored up. Jets, Robert Saleh, week 1, on the road, not going to rock with it. We get Panthers with the win. All right, then we get the Cardinals and the Titans. Oh my, so many great week 1 matchups that are really just kind of tearing me apart, folks, truly. Choosing between the Broncos and the Giants is killing me. Choosing between the Chargers and Washington is killing me. Choosing between the Seahawks and Colts is truly killing me. But here we go with the Titans and the Cardinals. Titans are really focusing on their defense, but how is it going to look week 1? And how is the offense going to look week 1 without kind of their main great wide receivers? And is Ryan Tannehill going to be able to kind of adjust? So I'm going to go the Cardinals here. I think the Titans are going to be hovering around kind of 500 all season. They make it into the playoffs, but this Cardinals team with J.J. Watt and that great offense, Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, and A.J. Green going to get it done offensively, and I think the Cardinals have a more explosive offense than the Titans do. But like we said, this Titans team this season is going to focus on the run game heavily and the defense, and we'll see how that's all looking week 1. But I'm going to go the Cardinals here. All right, and then the NFC. Here we go. Cowboys, Bucs. I got to go Bucs. Week 1, that defense, everybody is back to go. This Cowboys team, Dak Prescott, week 1 back, Mike McCarthy with that new defense, and Dan Quinn. I'm not buying into all that right now, especially week 1, so I'll go Bucs primed and ready. Thursday Night Football, first game of the year. Then we get the Eagles and the Falcons, and I do like Jason Hurts, but I don't know if he's going to be ready week 1. Falcons, this is their year. This is the year, man. Do they break everything up, or do they go into a full rebuild? It's all going to depend on how they do this year. But first game at home, Kyle Pitts, holy moly, nobody's going to be ready for him. Week 1, he's going to be blasting. We get the Falcons the win. 49ers, Lions. Oh my goodness, I'm giving this Lions team no wins. Dan Campbell, what are we nuts? He's not going to get any games. We're going to take the 49ers even with all that quarterback controversy. Everybody's healthy, and that was kind of the big knock on them last year. Nobody was healthy, so we'll take the 49ers. Bears, Rams. Ooh, good one here, but I got to go the Rams. Hey, Sean McVay is kind of saying, hey, this is the guy. I can win with this guy, and we're going to win the Super Bowl. The defense is still good. Justin Fields, week 1, probably looking decent. Probably not there yet, especially on the road. We take the Rams. Then the last game of the week, the Packers and the Saints, and I'm going to go to the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, we all know he's, all this kind of, information of he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to be there anymore. He's telling everybody he doesn't want to be there. But if he's still there come, week 1, he's going to want to show that, hey, I'm over all the criticism. I'm getting kind of called out every game. I couldn't win the NFC Championship the last 2 years. I'm going to be slinging it around. And with the Saints team, rocking with a new quarterback, no Drew Brees, we go the Packers with the win week 1. Alrighty, so that's week 1 in the NFL. Let's head over to week 2. We'll do week 2, and then we'll end it for today and pick it up tomorrow with week 3. But let's see how week 2 differs. Can we give some of those teams that were close? Can we give them a win? Let's see what we get. So next week up, Texans, Browns. Going with the Browns here. Once again, we are not really sure, and the Browns are still going to be a great team this year, just unfortunately a tough week 1 matchup. So the Browns with the win. Ooh, Dolphins, Bills. Dolphins at home for this one. Probably going to have them split the season series here. I'm going to take the Dolphins with this one because they are at home. Let's see how Josh Allen's going to do against this good Dolphins defense. Let's see how Tua's looking week 1, but I'll probably have them split the series. We'll have the Dolphins win the first game because they are at home. Broncos, Jags now, and I got to go the Broncos. They've got the quarterback, they've got the defense, and we'll see if Trevor Lawrence, how he's looking week 1. They have a nice early week 1 matchup. The Broncos have a tough week 1 matchup, but here week 2, the defense gets it done. Teddy Bridgewater's looking good. We'll take the Broncos with the win. Patriots, Jets. Now, this is tough, man. This is truly tough. Robert Saleh, first year. How is he going to look? I'm not buying that he's going to pan out 100% in this league just quite yet. So I will go the Patriots here. A tough week 1 loss. Maybe Cam Newton gets it done. We'll see how the weapons are working out. They are an upgrade of weapons from last season to this season. It's just how well is Cam Newton going to play, and how well is Bill Belichick going to coach this defense? That's really the 2 big question marks coming into the season. But we'll have the Patriots. Oh, and then another great matchup here, Chiefs-Ravens, and we got to go to the Chiefs because we just saw it last year. Chiefs blow out the Ravens early on in the year, and I think the same thing happens here. But we'll see if the kind of new offensive coordinator for the Ravens can make it a better fight than it was last year. Then we get the Raiders and the Steelers, and I got to go the Steelers here. They had the infrastructure defensively, offensively, and they're at home. Big Ben for the first couple of weeks, for the first 8 weeks. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt of looking solid here towards the back of the season. That's where, the debate's going to start to come once we talk about the schedule. But I'm going to have the Steelers beating the Raiders, and I think we have the Raiders at 0-2 to start the season. We do, unfortunate. Kind of a total 180 from the last 2 seasons with John Gruden, being good in the first half, floundering in the back half. Let's see if he kind of can get out of this 0-2 slump. Then we get the Bengals and the Bears, and I'm going to go with the Bears here, folks. I think the defense is good, and I think really Justin Fields is going to come into this organization and this team and really be a nice week 1 starter and be kind of competitive starting week 1. And we'll see how the Bengals come back with Joe Burrow coming back from the injury, and maybe the offensive line is a little lackluster. We'll see. But I got the Bears with the win. Cowboys, Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers here, folks. There's nothing to show me that this Cowboys team is going to be good, folks. They have Dan Quinn as a defensive coordinator, and the only time he ever had success as a defensive coordinator was with the Legion of Boom, and ever since then, he's never had anything good. So he needs talented defensive players. The Cowboys don't have that. Their entire draft is their defense, so good luck with that. We'll have Justin Herbert, folks. It's truly, this Chargers team is primed to win now. They just feel like it's the head coach of Anthony Lynn not getting it done in the close games, and Justin Herbert's going to be looking amazing, folks. I'm truly talking about Aaron. Like, we're going to be comparing. I'm already comparing Justin Herbert to Aaron Rodgers right now, and that's year 1. So let's see what he does year 2. But I'm really excited for it. Ooh, Rams, Colts here, week 2, but I'm going to give the win to the Colts, folks. I am telling y'all, I am big on this Colts team. The defense is good, the offense is good, and the Rams on the road, maybe a little bit of a big win week 1, gets their head a little inflated, has to kind of get knocked down a peg. Nobody's going to be taking the Colts as seriously as we are, truly, folks. I can't even express how big I am. I told y'all to bet everything you, well, not that, but, bet a solid amount of money on the Colts to win the Super Bowl. It's plus 2,700 odds, folks. It's fantastic. So, Rams, Colts, I've got the Colts winning. Then we go the Titans and the Seahawks, and this one's going to be a good one too, but the Seahawks at home, got to give them a win. Little tough start here for this season for the Titans starting 0-2. Giants, Washington at home, Giants on the road. Ah, man, good quarterback versus a not great quarterback. Good defense in Washington versus a lackluster or just mediocre defense in the Giants, but going to be a great one on Thursday Night Football. I cannot wait for this matchup. Going to be an absolute great one. I think I give it to Ron Rivera. I'll probably have him split the series, so I'll give the Washington the win at home, week 2. All right, then we get the Falcons and the Buccaneers, and I want to root for the Falcons this season, but I'm talking about this Bucs defense, and, Tom Brady, they're good now. Folks, they're solid. They know what they are now. They know what they can do. They know how to win. And the defense, and we know Bruce Arians got a great coaching staff that knows how to, can switch it up defensively, schematically, and still get the win. So watch out for this Bucs team this season. They may go undefeated. All right, Vikings, Cardinals. We're going to go the Cardinals here. The offense is going to be leaps and bounds better than the Vikings offense, so I'm not worried about that. 49ers, Eagles. Going to go with the Niners here. Eagles at home. I really do not believe in Nick Sirianni at all. So I like Jalen Hurts, but the defense, Nick Sirianni, big question marks. Saints, Panthers. Going to go with the Saints here. Panthers, I don't know how well Sam Darnold's going to look, and I'm going to take the Saints with their great offense of Alvin Kamara and their good defense, going on the road beating the Panthers. And then the Monday Night Football game, Lions, Packers. Come on, is this even a competition? It's Packers all day. Lions, Dan Campbell, no thank you. Never thank you on that. Alrighty, so after 2 weeks, the division leaders in the AFC are the Steelers with the North at 1-1, the Colts 2-0, the Dolphins 2-0, and the Chiefs 2-0 after 2 weeks. Then in the NFC, we got the Packers top of the NFC North 2-0, Bucs top of the NFC South at 2-0, the Washington football team top of the NFC East 2-0, and the Cardinals top of the NFC West 2-0. So we will be doing the rest of the schedule for the remainder of these days until we're done, and so we'll leave it here today. So first 2 weeks in the books of the NFL year.